The eye staring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why?
I like to have all the things I need near me. I have several Yu-Gi-Oh cards in case I have to summon an Egyptian god. Who knows? Who knows what I have to do? Might need to call law enforcement if I see sus behavior. Who knows? I might have to put on a crown if I'm feeling like royalty. If someone says, if I want to say cap, I got my blue cap. If I want to be a clown and be silly, boom, I'm a clown and I'm silly. Thank you for reminding me that I'm stressed. Then I got outlet to hold it down for me. And then the Millennium Rod if I feel like being evil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now I got everything. And we don't have to mention the swords are also next to me when it's time for battle.
Oh God. Oh God.
Now we have
Oh God.
the Sword of Thundera, or is it the Sword of Omens? Do you call it the Sword of Thundera or the Sword of Omens? Sword of Omens. I should have said it out loud. Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight. It's in the name. It's in the phrase. It's the Sword of Omens.
Okay.
Anyways, that's it. I must tell you, that first sip of coffee is always potent, isn't it? Just perks you right up.
It does.
All right. Time for my innie to take over.
So you're gonna keep the clown?
What is going on, everybody? It is Rock D. Lee.
I am your girl, Ursa.
We are finally caught up in Severance. It is Friday, and we're watching season 2, episode 8.
Ooh.
I can finally be more interactive with you guys in the comment section. Do you feel more connected to Gamma or Miss Casey? Gemma. Do you feel more connected to Gemma or Miss Casey?
Gemma.
Mm-hmm. I feel more connected to Miss Casey. I care about the Annie.
Because she's acting like a robot. Like, she don't answer back. She don't fight back.
That's why
you like.
You made me look bad. But I like Innie Helly. I think I actually like most of the Innies more when I think about it.
Because we've been watching most of the Innies up to this point, like 2 episodes ago. We have not learned much of the outies.
You're right.
So we started with the Innies. So you just gonna build that relationship with the character of the Innies.
Because I feel like Mark's Innie and outie I don't care about either way, and that's because we interact with both of them.
Right.
But everyone else is like, yeah. But I was thinking Dylan is literally, his outie's a loser. But
you like the Innie? But
no, I don't like or dislike any of them. I'm just saying. So yes, I like the Innie version of Dylan, yes. But I don't actually have him as a favorite, but I respect him. Bert Irving, I don't know enough about his outie. His outie don't even talk. Only the Innie talks. And Helly, she actually seems to be, oh yeah, I do like Helly's outie technically, but I think I like the Innie more, but it's very subtle. Okay. The outie is almost too much. She's really fun though, but she's too much. The Innie version of Helly actually cares more about you and gives you the look like she's vulnerable. Now that sounds terrible, but the point is that innocence is the word I should use.
Okay,
forget vulnerable. Innie Helly has a sense of innocence to her while she has the fight.
Yeah.
The outie version doesn't have the innocence aspect. She has the fight, but just wants to have a bad, naughty time. And that has its appeal, but Innie is... I prefer, yeah. Because the Innie is still about that life. Don't ever get it twisted.
Right.
Don't ever get it twisted.
I never got it twisted.
Yeah. So anyways, that was actually...
What you're saying is like the Innie's really like not malicious.
On the Helly side, right?
Right.
Correct.
She's not malicious on her, whatever. She's just being natural. The other one is malicious. She does things based on whatever is benefit her.
Let's jump into the reaction.
Oh, we're gonna follow Miss Koval. That's for Garden.
And wasn't this a show where they showed like the first property that Lumen built, and then it became this building right here?
Right.
Yeah. So aggressively brushing your teeth.
Did he just spit in it?
I'm actually more focused on Corbell's hair than I am the guy she's looking at, which is weird.
Oh, he's getting high.
Ironic, given what I just talked about.
I thought he was gonna spit.
Oh my girl, Corbell! Freaking littering just to show you how little shit she gives. I don't know why it's so amusing. And by the way, baby, she didn't just litter. She just threw it with so much aggression.
With anger.
Do you see the way she brushes her teeth? I thought I was tripping, but I was like, so aggressive.
I thought that you would be impressed by the way she's brushing her teeth.
She was thorough. But no, I thought she was aggressive. You gotta focus on each actual tooth, though. She was just brushing, but I didn't see her take the time to do the circular motion. That's going to be a bad gift.
Heroes. You want to refill?
Did you just see that? He bumped that
The
oxygen
tank.
with a hot pot.
He would top me up anytime. I don't imagine how hot coffee would cause that oxygen tank to explode.
They're not touched. Yeah.
Because like if it could, baby, these things would just be blowing up all over the place, you know?
Right. You are correct. Let's see how many times we say the word correct.
I don't want to. I'm just being natural. I don't want to put pressure on the word. Now I have to not say the word and find a different word.
Correct.
I'm just going to say correct when I'm ready to.
Oh, his eyes lighting up.
Their eyes. No, never mind. Ellie had no life in her. Maybe she just needs more oxygen. I'll never know.
She walks with such a presence.
She's a soldier. She's a Lumen soldier.
She is full of energy.
She's a Lumen general.
She peers with those eyes through their souls. Crazy. Welcome back.
No.
He looks mad.
Those are for paying customers.
I can pay.
I can buy me a coffee. The town is older than I remember.
Entrenchment from some of the core infrastructure investments.
Who talks like that?
Meet me at the factory.
Did she pay?
That poor lady? Does she work there? She wasn't talking to the old lady, or he was talking to the
I
old
think
lady?
there's another lady.
Oh.
Because there was another server that was seen serving the older gentleman.
Okay.
The eye staring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why? Oh, she doesn't believe that he showed up. He actually showed up.
Of course she believes. See that look? People do what she tells them to do.
Yeah. She has,
Huh?
she has presence.
Yeah, she does.
Every step of the way.
That's one of the reasons I liked her in like the first episode. And she barely smiles, other than when she fake smiles, of course. But it's not like real. Her resting face is that face. I won't say the word. It looks like she ready to slap.
I need you to draw me to sisters.
Sissies.
Are they
No thanks.
brother? Sister and brother?
Looks that way.
If they're watching the house, they'll recognize me. We were once chums.
Chummy?
Who says
We'll
that?
call and accept each other.
Yeah.
Alex.
Colleagues.
Oh, she betrayed him.
Fucking labor.
Child fucking weird.
Here, and I'm a chum. I left the ether mill.
The ether mill.
You know that?
Was she hacking up a lot at the time?
Oh.
I can smell it on your breath. Pathetic.
Fuck you.
Don't you want a favor
You
from
can
me?
help me or not. But I'll not be the punching dummy for your resentments.
And she still expects the favor.
Yeah, she wanted to jump on the truck and he's gonna just take her there.
Yeah, Corbell is something else. She didn't even beg this man.
She's like, I need a favor, but she's like, no, I'm going in your truck.
Child
That's like,
labor.
right?
Factory people got their lungs messed up.
Where's she?
She must be in the bag of the truck. If the truck is being watched, they're gonna act like she's not yeah, he's gonna sneak. If two people came to the truck, they'd be suspicious. But he did it on purpose. Unfortunately, in middle school, one of my friends passed away because she was on the bed of a truck.
Really? This was normal back home.
Believe
We
it or
will
not,
go on the like highway or whatever.
Yeah.
And the kids were on the back. My mom and dad were in the front. We
yeah.
would jump.
Yeah, I saw her jump, and that's why I got
Yeah.
the memory. It's like I unlocked a bad memory.
Yeah, we used to go for grocery shopping and stuff. You had to go on.
It's so dangerous.
The
Some idiot can just
Just
hit you, and
fast.
then you're just gone.
Yep. No seatbelts, no nothing, no helmets. That's dangerous, and I survived that. I survived. Like, that's so dangerous.
Kobel could have died just now.
Oh, what's she gonna get? Was she gonna walk in and steal stuff?
Yeah, they're still watching the house. What did they see it?
Tell her to drop dead for me.
I've been expecting you.
You are not welcome here.
Cute.
I do not want that puff peddler on my property. You gave him his thirst for it. You got liar's mouth.
You have a liar's mouth?
Not says you're lying, you're a liar.
See.
What have you done with my things? Sold to the poor.
No, that door is
I
open.
choose to sell. I sit in this house. You do not.
Ooh.
That room stays shut until all who remember her sit with Kier. You know this. Give me the key. Why do you bring nothing but woe into my life? Child, do not test her.
Oh my god!
After you pulled the tube from her gullet.
That was strong. Lucky you didn't break your wrist. And I know Kobel could body her, or
There
harm
was
me.
gratitude in her eyes to be freed from her suffering.
Oh, she wasn't ready to go yet, but
This
she
is
was
like
suffering.
poetry.
Perhaps she would have found solace in the night. Forgiveness, child. The Egans were granted.
Yeah, definition of mercy may not be my definition. That's a powerful one. Your definition of mercy was.
Yep.
She's gonna try to attack her.
All you will find in there is pain.
I thought she tried to open the door and it didn't work. Oh, she's going in her own room and looking for the key. She went to Sissy's room.
They have a goat. What else do they have? You see the goat?
I do.
I found it!
Oh, watch it.
I was scared for Harmony, honestly. I like that Harmony even announced that she found it. Something about that caught my attention. She could have just found it, but she had to say something.
That's her old too. Oh my gosh. That's what goes in your
Wasn't
lungs
it in
for
your
breathing,
throat?
like a ventilator. Yeah. Ugh, and that's been ages, and she put it in her mouth. That's gross.
Well, the bacteria is probably fossilized by now. It's probably not as gross as we think. They multiplied until there was nothing to eat and live off of.
Dust. Ugh. That's mold.
I guess it just shows whatever's going on with her. That she
What in the world am I looking at?
Am I looking at fossilized bacteria for real now?
What happened to the guy? He left it.
Oh, the dude with the truck?
Yeah. He was
That's a
supposed to
good
be
question.
In and out.
He must have been trying to get in. He must have entered.
No, honey. Came to get you. She's not too happy about it. No, but it's cold as shit in the truck and I gotta get back.
I was gonna say.
You went to sleep. Am I tripping?
What?
Or was it an
Yes.
answer?
Give me a minute.
Because Lady went to bed. And then when we said it's time to go, she's like, nah, I gotta go find it. I said, was you looking for it? That's why I'm like, it has to be in your head then. Find the answer. In this room.
I liked her. She hated living more than I did. That's all I needed to know.
She hated Lumen more than I did. That's all I needed.
She doesn't have to live with sis anymore. I want to get out of
You know what I said in the beginning of the video?
Yes, that's what's funny.
It's like, well, sure.
Is that how he survives?
Not that stuff. I don't know what they doing though. I'm not messing with that stuff. I'm not messing with that stuff. Just plants, fam. Just plants. You look like you dying. That doesn't look like it's fun. And that stuff is potent, whatever that is.
She's gonna try it.
Oh, I want to see Cobell. This is what kind of stuff is that?
Mm-hmm.
I saw him. He handed that to the gentleman that was in the restaurant. Right? That might actually help her remember what she needs to find, or help her find what she needs to find. That's what that good stuff does. All types of inspiration.
Oh, I haven't done that since I was 8.
Well, you ready to man the African members?
Those eyes. Look at
You
them.
don't think that's... It's
Yeah.
drugs, baby.
It's shameful that you said it.
No.
Yes. No, not happening.
Oh my God, you read it. You were right. You saw Sex Eyes. I didn't see it. I'm almost disappointed in myself.
I don't know if there's anything gonna happen.
This is actually good enough. Like the fact that she's even doing this. She's like mad at him. What kind of look is this?
He felt some sort of way when she said whatever.
Whatever you're looking for.
Is he
That's a
referring
double
to himself?
entendre. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah. Look at us. She'd bury it.
Wait, she's gonna go through her shed?
There was a shed here this whole time and y'all never looked at it? Wait a second. They're not even using the shed. That's like an underground passage. Man said nope.
He's not going in there.
I wouldn't. They had a mine of some sort. That is absurd. No natural light. Animal reminiscence?
No, is it animal or central?
You had sensual? I guess this is a school yearbook. Oh, I need this to go away. It's dark. Annual.
Central. Animal.
We are both off. We tried. We got the double entendre though. Yeah. Annual reminiscence. A yearbook. Rather than call it a yearbook, they call it an annual reminiscence. I believe both of these
And it's
documents.
annual reminiscence.
Both these books are the same.
Yes.
So she knows us to try open up random things, and she found it. A document,
Or
like a deed.
I'm going. Don't tell them I was here. I would never bear falsity to a steward of the Edens.
falsity.
Basically, I would never lie.
Destroy this town.
Destroy.
You owe them no loyalty. There was no town before the factory. And what about your own employ? Everything that you have, you owe back to the Edens as fealty.
So she doesn't owe anything to the Newman. She's independent.
Mine! My designs! Circuit blueprint, base code, overtime contingency, Glasgow block, all of it! Jay Megan was the... So I've heard.
They took credit for her work. Oh. That's Waves. The Severance. Oh.
She did that.
Extraordinary.
Oh, you didn't even know.
Why have you never spoken of this? It was told. Kier's knowledge is for all. That is true.
She gonna throw it in the fire.
That ain't banished.
She's gonna do that.
I feel like she would. I feel like she will. I knew it! I knew it, baby! I knew it!
I hope you die as painfully as she did. It was her hand that removed the tube, not mine. No!
No!
Your mother was a coward.
Oh, God!
More sick in the soul than in the body. Filled with malice and...
Oh, you did not go.
She might kill this woman.
I don't believe you! I thought you were different. My flower. I tried to
Run
help
away.
you grow.
Run away.
Get out of there,
Now
Harmony.
You are a weed, just as she was.
She's gonna push her. And she's gonna...
Get out, Harmony. How did she call? Get out, Harmony. You stayed too long.
Ugh.
You better get going. What's he gonna do?
See you around.
Why did he take?
He's gonna stay behind and stab them.
Oh, because he hates Lumen. I don't need any motivation more than that.
She called them.
Yeah. Devin Scout. Devin Scout?
Yeah,
Oh, that was
Scout.
when she called. Mark's sister.
So, Kpop number trying to reach you.
Yes, I'm aware.
So, listen, Mark has been reintegrated?
We're copied. And she hasn't killed him yet.
No, I mean, I think he's okay. But listen, we want to try something else.
Is Mark with you? Me. Everything.
What?
So she was the creator of the whole thing.
Okay. That makes back to the 12-20 thing highly relevant in the sense where, well, there's two things. There's two lies that I have to keep up with, or two things to keep up with. Someone said that Helly invented something. Mark said, you invented this device. Helly said, my father invented that device.
Which is...
Okay? The device, so first of all, Helly got credit for a device she didn't even make, and she's like, my father made it. So I was like, I think Helly did make it, but the father's getting credit. I didn't understand what to do with that, so I forget that. But anyways, the same thing was actually made by Corbell, so the whole thing was fishy. So I'm like, is there two stories that just didn't make sense? I just want to know, why, if Corbell made it, is there a scenario that Helly was said to have made it, although Helly said her father was the one that made it, the medical device, and or the medical device is separate from the things Corbell just listed. Corbell listed
codes. She was a designer.
a designer.
So actually, the thing is different.
She got nothing, baby. Corbell has no acknowledgement.
Right.
So
it's like a song.
Why do you
You
say-
have the author, the writer, and then there's the
and
producer.
who's who? And who's who?
So she's the writer, and then the producer is...
Yeah, but she don't even get credit as the writer.
Oh, and I know.
Okay.
Doesn't-
She's the ghostwriter.
Yep.
That doesn't get included on the
Right.
album.
Right.
Yeah. So, this is actually fascinating on so much levels. So, for example, if you work at Apple
Mm-hmm.
and you made a software,
Belongs to them.
it belongs to Apple. Last time I checked, and from what I heard, because I don't want to, be the source and then it turns out to be wrong. I was told that. And it's common for most software companies, I shouldn't say most either, that's a bad term. It's common to work at a software company, and that's the rule. They ask you when you apply, are you working on any software? Or do you have any stuff? They don't want that kind of stuff. Otherwise, they want ownership on it. So even though that's, oh my God, Keegan took credit, that is kind of normal. Kind of normal. Who do you give credit when you think of the iPhone?
Right. Now the people that were.
I think it's Steve Jobs. But I'm very confident, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong if you know more in this category. If you were like one of the important designers, your name is still somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere that even though Steve Jobs gets the credit, you can say that you were part on that team that developed it. So somewhere you can go on somewhere else. Usually that's the case. Unless you're super, super on the bottom of the totem pole, then you may not get picked up. Man, I don't want to spend too much time on that one. That one really caught my attention, that she is the inventor. Last episode, we didn't trust Corbell to be called.
Now we trust her.
It's just because the company...
Because she has I think she's going to be able to help Mark and for him not to die from whatever reintegration is happening.
It doesn't seem like the doctor knew everything
I think it's still a trial for her. I mean, she has to go through so many people, severed people that want to reintegrate and for them to not die, right? So it'll be interesting to see them work together against Lumen.
Yeah, we have a little bit more of Corbell's motivations. I think Corbell basically feels... I don't know if she was loyal to Lumen at the start of the franchise.
But she was a kid.
Well, I'm talking about season 1.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she was... That's why I said start of the franchise.
We were questioning. Like, because she was not following the... whatever rules of the tape. She was, like... What do you call it? Not twitching, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she was loyal to Lumen at the start, but either way, she either always had her own agenda, or she is a traitor now because they spit in her face just now. But they've always spit in her face.
Yeah.
I've also found she can, because remember how she had the Shrine of Kir or whatever? Mm-hmm. She can somewhat be a believer, but not support that church.
Or not support the active pastor. Could be a believer in
exactly.
whatever believe, but not necessarily follow what the pastor current pastor is saying.
Yeah, you guys have this is not the original mission or whatever. You saw how they used scripture against her?
Yeah.
Because there was like, give credit to all, and then you can't take credit for it. But right, he was taking credit for it.
Right.
That's what a lot of religious institutions do. They tell you not to do things because what they do is they want the crowd to be docile. Right? They want the crowd to give up their riches so that the 1% can stay on top, you know? And deny you certain pleasures so that they can have these pleasures. It's always in there. Anyways, that's why religion is key. You know what? I had an epiphany.
Go for it.
Many people would say, especially religious people, that our country is going downhill, and it's because God is no longer in this country. Okay, I just spawned this thought within the last 5 seconds. I never thought of this before, so it's not a perfect idea. So they'll say that because God is removed, right? This country is going into corruption, is going downhill. But I was like, what if the system that is most efficient to control people is eroding, therefore this country is going downhill, but it has nothing to do with a supernatural aspect. Maybe to a certain degree, religion is good, right? Or it can be good to control a population. And control is good when you want a system to work.
Right.
However, religion is often bad when a few people with a lot of power misuse and abuse this religion. Right?
That happens all the time.
And then people rebel, and that's why it falls apart. Mm-hmm. But if you deploy your religion and not corrupt it, you're fine. But once you start trying to accumulate power, which is often what somebody does, there's going to be a couple smart people that are outside the system that start waking up. They become reintegrated, so to speak.
Right.
And then they start rebelling, which is kind of what we're seeing here. I'm not following that.
No, I know better than that.
Or they get outside information. I kind of see now. Maybe because of whatever my medicine I took before I started this reaction. That Severance is actually a micro view of our macro society.
There's possibility. There's somebody that got high and started writing
Yo, like me right
Zoomed
now.
out of the world.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what's happening.
We are all innies following a system, okay? And then every now and then, one of us gets access to some additional information and starts communicating with our different persona or whatever, or, you know, we have another persona, and we start thinking, wait a second, I was in this world, and this world is not making sense, and we start to rebel.
Right.
Because I'm the son of a pastor, and I generally wasn't any. But as I was less exposed to church, I became more of an outie.
Right.
And then here we are. This is a social
outie.
commentary.
Straight up.
And it's more accurate than I realized until this moment.
It's
It was the
very
religious
accurate.
aspect.
It's very accurate. Very much so.
It may not mean that the supernatural, gods, etc. is relevant to keeping a society together, fractured, not war, and whatever. It's just the system is important. Humans need a system. That's why it's important. And of course, sometimes the religion that you use is wrong, or the system that you deployed is wrong, so it'll destroy itself, and hopefully the next time you guys will have a better system. Because you're supposed to learn why the previous system failed. That's why the Matrix failed like 19 times. It took like the 20th Matrix for them to figure this out. I just moved over to Matrix because they've done the same thing when they're trying to keep humans as crops, etc., etc. That's another form of it. And they were trying to get Neo out the Matrix, reintegrating. Oh man, I'm done. I'm done.
Are you reintegrating?
This is a common. It's basically a common theme retold in different versions.
In different versions
of
that's
being
correct,
plugged
yes.
into a system, getting unplugged, and having to fight against the agents.
Very accurate.
Because Mark would be similar to Neo. And
Yes.
then Lumen is like the agents or the system trying to fight and get him back or make him complete what they need to complete. Yeah.
Yes,
Anyways.
absolutely right.
Yes, it is.
All right. Good episode.
Yep. It was a good episode.
Yes, definitely.
Thanks for watching with us, guys. Until next time, Yaboyrocklee.
To grow yourself.
Out.
Out.
As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.